Glad to have you with us from Kenan Stadium in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. We are in full-on stripe-out mode as the fans doing their part to try to distort the vision of the visitors. It's the Virginia Tech Hokies and the North Carolina Tar Heels. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Guys, it is a wild scene here down on the field. The home coach has told me pregame, even though their opponent today is not ranked in the top 25, coach has been warning his players all week, do not overlook anyone. We have to be the best version of ourselves today. I'll keep you posted on how it's going at halftime. Guys?
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. And the Hokies ready to kick it away first. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll run it. Can't get him to the ground. Got the first down. Powers through. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down.
And, man, this offense, man, is so nice to have a guy that you can hand the football to, and he can take off and make big plays down the field. He can break tackles. He can outrun you. He shows you a little bit of everything. This defense, they better dial in on him because he's going to get the football, and he can make big plays.
Swings it out to his running back. Could not make his way to the corner.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with them. And, yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
And that last one might have helped the completion percentage, but it didn't go forward. 2nd and 10 here. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he'll get behind those pads and deliver the blow and get it down to the 44.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision. Nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Motion from the wideout. Keeps it moving. It's Hall. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short.
Man, that's a really good job by the defense because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. What a disappointment. No good. After the miss, no change in the score.
Oh, just didn't have enough leg. It looked like he had the accuracy. It looked like it was going right between the uprights, just not enough power on the kick.
They showed a lot of confidence with that 59-yard attempt, but the flip side is the offense has it around the 42. Got him on the RPO. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first?
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Baker. Makes the grab. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Now, on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you set yourself up in a tough position here on third.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. Still on his feet at the 45. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Second down to the air. Left side, it's Overton. Breaks into the open. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
The Hokies are flying down the field. Got it behind the line. It's Reynolds. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
Well, this tight end is so athletic that at times they'll line him up in different parts of the field. That time he was in the slot. Nice job running the route, finding the open space in the defense for the completion.
Hits inside, it's Overton. And they get to him early, and he'll be knocked down for a loss of 4.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looking to throw, it's Baker. Fires to the right. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be fourth down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Hold and fire complete. He breaks a tackle. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that route.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. From the gun. Down he goes. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Trying to convert the 3rd down. Here's Raiola. He's got it on the left. Gets loose in the middle. Past the 10. Touchdown, Tar Heels. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close it in style with a 72-yard pass to the house. He almost kicked that thing out of bounds, but it made it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. Back to pass, it's Baker. Out wide left, it's Overton. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Hokies are in the hurry-up.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot
Flying down the left side. He's at the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Hokies.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that, and he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown.
And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finished it off on the ground with a 58-yarder for 6. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. North Carolina's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. From the gun, the running back has it. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. On the play fake, Dylan Raiola. Floats it out in space. Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
This is so great to see, and it's such a big part of the evolution in college football today with spread offense, up-tempo, RPO game. QBs have got to be great with their ball mechanics in the play-action game, and you saw a great example of that right there.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Here's Raiola to throw. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
2nd and long here. Motion from the wide receiver. The play fake, Raiola. Buying a little time to his left. Wide open downfield. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. And the Tar Heels will line it up on 1st and 10. Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards. They'll take the penalty and move them back. So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15. RPO complete. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Raiola. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a 1st down in the red zone. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. The Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. They'll move the wide receiver. Here's Raiola to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Sends it back in motion. Motion from the wideout. Raiola from the gun on 3rd down. He's brought down right at the 13-yard line. Still a ways to go to make it to the line to gain. Let's see what they do on 4th. Clock stops as Virginia Tech calls its first timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this fourth down. And the Tar Heels will try to convert on fourth down. Raiola to throw for it on fourth. Makes a grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina. PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Hit and dropped in his tracks. It'll be a loss of 6. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Sells to fake. Buys time to his left. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
He does a really good job here. You want to get a huge play. You've got to push the ball down the field. You need a bunch of yards. But wait a minute. Now you can just tuck it, scramble, go get you a bunch of yards. Now put you in a great third down situation. Real heads-up play by the quarterback.
Third down conversion's always a huge stat. They've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Moving the pocket, it's Baker. Quickly to the tight end. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Timeout now called by the Tar Heels. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Hokies will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Looking for room. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Throwing Raiola. Look out. And they got him. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, and we have run out of time in the second quarter. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, welcome into the epicenter of the college football world, our Orlando EA Sports Studios, and a great Week 8. Let's start with Sacramento State taking on the Army Black Knights. And it's the away team looking to push their record to 7-0. And you do that, you essentially lock down a postseason spot, although I think their goals are far bigger than just that. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside Pac-12.
And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Looking to throw, it's Baker. Hit and dropped in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Throws it back. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. There he goes.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Tar Heels trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
I like the idea on offense. You want to get this guy the football in as many ways as possible. So you throw him the screen quickly to see if he can make somebody miss. Doesn't work there, but that should not be the last time you run that play.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. They'll try to pound their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UNC! Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. That might be overdoing it, keeping it away from the return man as the kickoff goes out of bounds. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Back to throw, it's Baker. Finds his tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Second down, gonna throw it. Right side, it's Reynolds. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
And nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly, understanding the big fella's open. And the big fella, I don't mean an offensive lineman anymore. That's what tight ends used to be, is just an extension of the O-line. These guys are now extensions at receiver. They can make big plays, get him the ball, run after the catch.
Now on first down from the 40. Gets the back moving. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Well, the head coach told us in pregame he liked the way his defense's speed matched up, and it's really hard to get the edge against these guys.
Yeah, and everybody wants to run outside and get their fast guys in space, but you look at how fast these backers close and run the football, it looks like you've got a little bit of space out wide, and then, boom, it's gone in a hurry.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. On the move. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. And the Hokies racing to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long. Try to convert through the air. Out wide right, it's Reynolds. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. The Hokies go back to work after moving the chains through the air. To the air, it's Baker. Complete. Just ran him over. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. He did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
Defense all over him. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Nice pitch and catch. This receiver and quarterback have done this thousands of times. Finds the open man, throws a strike. The receiver does the rest, gets into the end zone.
Now they'll try the 2-point conversion and try to crawl within 3. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Snap in the shotgun. He's got it. 2-point conversion is good, and now they're within a field goal.
And that's a sneaky big 2-point conversion right there by this offense. Like, cutting the lead now. They're only down by 3. I think this is big because you put some game pressure now on the other side of the football. This offense now knows they have to come out here, score some points, or this could get interesting.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll try to pop the draw. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
What a great play by the linebacker. Do you talk about filling a hole? Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Here's Raiola to throw. Flip it out to the back on the screen. Turning it on! That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Great job, too, by the QB there. Holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So first down will open up the final period. Raiola. Moving out to the right. Bought a little time, lets it go. Right side, it's shipped. At the 40, there he goes. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
This is so interesting right now watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Trying to establish the run.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Tight end now in motion. Here's Raiola to throw. Still looking to his right. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's out of bounds at the 26-yard line.
It's the fourth quarter. Every second counts, right? It's a one-possession game. We're chasing the QB. He scrambles around, does such a great job getting positive yards, keeping this drive alive. We need a score badly. We got to keep drives alive like this. Wonderful job.
And the Tar Heels will snap it on 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run. Now on 2nd down, they want to keep moving forward and keep that clock churning. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game.
And, man, this is exactly how this offensive coordinator wants to end this football game. Ground and pound, let that clock tick, add to this lead, and make the defense stop you.
It's first down from the 11. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback signaling to his guy. And there's going to be a loss on that play. Just run out of bounds and avoiding the contact.
Well, that's a double whammy for the offense. You've got the lead late in the game. You're trying to keep the clock ticking. Not only do you lose yards running the football, but you also went out of bounds, so you stopped the clock, essentially helping out the defense.
Big loss on the last play, threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16.
this far behind the chains and it's a guaranteed passing situation, defensive linemen go to work. That's what we do. We want to get sacks. We want to rush the quarterback, especially in known situations like this. That's why the quarterback tasted that dirt.
And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun on 3rd down, Raiola. Oh, pressure's coming. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
Well, the offense just set themselves up in a bad situation on this one. 2nd and 3rd and long, there's not a lot of guesswork. Defense knows they're throwing the football, and you could tell in that pass rush, man, they were coming.
The clock has stopped for the timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3.
Well, that's now the 2nd missed field goal for this kicker, and I'll tell you this, he can't blame the weather for all this. This is a beautiful day. He needs to do better executing these field goals.
This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3.
I wonder about the mindset right now of the offensive coordinator, too, because they need points, and running the football just is not going to get it done. Early in the drive, late in the drive, I think you've got to be in attack mode right now throwing.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Back to pass, it's Baker. That one's not even close.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Unloads to the wideout. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down.
And now such a tough situation. Late in this game, you're trailing, but now it's 4th and long. Like, it's one thing if it's 4th and short. This makes it even more difficult. You got to have something dialed up you feel really great about.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it.
And that's a play the quarterback would love to have back. Late in the game, trailing by only 1 possession on 4th down. It looked like there was a window to put that football in, to get the catch, keep the drive going. The quarterback has an inaccurate pass.
Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. There he goes. And in for the score. What a turn as they take the lead.
And that is such a critical mistake by the offense, David. You've got the lead late. The only thing your coach is telling you is ball security. They put it on the ground, and not only does the defense pick it up, but they take it into score, and now they've got the lead.
And you talk about coming up big in a big moment. Defense looking for a stop, but how about this? You practice it so much. Getting fumbles, what do? You scoop. Everybody blocks. You take it back to the house. This game just changed with one play.
He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right.
I just love the awareness there, understanding where he is. He didn't get the first down, but he gets out of bounds. He knows he has a timeout in his back pocket, so he's still putting his offense in position here to drive the field, score, and win this game.
Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Play action with Raiola. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
3rd and long, defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they are going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking blitz here. You better get rid of this one quick.
3rd and long coming up. Quarterback changing the play. They're in the gun. Here's Dylan Raiola. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Timeout now called by the Tar Heels. That'll be their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Throws it off the RPO.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be thrown to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Again, it's Raiola. It's complete to the left. And he'll get out of bounds. It's a first down there in plus territory, and now threatening to get the score.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
The Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. Motion from the back. Here's Raiola to throw. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Yeah, it's hard. This is the hardest time because you got to have plays, you got to have scripts because you know they're sitting back with all the DBs on the field in a dime package playing pass. How can we get first downs? How can we complete passes and get out of bounds to try to save some of this clock as we move the ball down the field?
Raiola to the air again. Stepping to the right. Now he'll turn one loose back to the middle. Intercepted, and he's got a huge lane in front of him. The 40, the 30. He's at the 10. Might as well finish with a little flair. The defense comes up with a turnover, and they can take a knee if they choose from here on out.
Yeah, GG's, big guy.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. This quarterback happy enough to take a knee and head to the locker room, but the defense still does have a couple of timeouts if they want to use them.